Hi folks, and welcome back to our Hearts of Iron 4 playthrough as Carlist Spain. We've got the king on the throne. We're planning our revenge against Britain for the Spanish Armada. Yes, I know that was hundreds of years ago. Actually, there's been a repeat of that, as you saw. it got refought. The Battle of Trafalgar, or whatever it was that sunk most of my fleet. So, revenge is on the cards for those guys as well. And then, of course, we've got to get revenge on America for the loss of, I think, Florida used to be Spanish. I'm not sure if they sold that or whether that was taken as part of some treaty. But yes, there's all sorts of places that Spain used to have over here that we want back to come under the rightful ownership of His Royal Majesty Javier I. Javier. Not Alfonso, as the last tooltip said. Right, so let's roll on some time. At the moment, we're trying to rebuild the Navy. So we're going to start by getting submarines and destroyers up just to give us some basic control of the sea. We're developing Marines. Marines are going to be such a big part of the Spanish army that's going to get us across there. America is not drawn into the war yet, as you'll know. So that's a great opportunity for us to take some of these allied possessions in the Caribbean, which is going to be a great staging post for the invasion of America once we kick that fight off. In the meanwhile, we are just causing a little bit of trouble down in Africa, trying to get some troops over. You guys, yep, they are coming onto the front line, so we should be able to cause some mayhem down here. Excellent. That army is pushing in. So we've managed to get some good troops down here, which is very, very useful, shall we say. What's the fuel? I think fuel's okay. So what I'm going to have to do is start getting some work on some better ships, and we're going to want cruisers, and we could probably get away with big heavy cruisers. We probably want heavy ships. This is something that we have to build. So I'm going to take this. It's not going to take long to research it, actually. I think we can get away with 1940s era stuff, although we are ahead of that now, but that's fine. So we're going to go with that. We've got some points to put in. I don't feel a need to go up in conscription just, well, maybe. I have recruited some more. Extensive conscription just adds to training time. Do you know what? Let's get this planned in advance, and then we can also add a political advisor. But I don't think there's anyone here who's really going to help with this. Political power gain is not something bad. I mean, operative slots. We will pick that because I think we might get some benefit out of that. If we do have a look at our operatives, do we have one or two? I have a feeling we've just got the one. Oh, she was on quelling resistance, wasn't she? Is there any resistance? There's a little bit of resistance. There's not a whole lot of resistance around here. What I think I'm going to get them working on is getting some intel on America. So let's start building up an intel network in Washington. I mean, we're at peace with them at the moment, but I don't think that's going to last very long, do you? Should we also go for... Let's go for some of this and get these upgraded too. So we can get the army department and all that. Because we're going to need to know some stuff. I could do with knowing some stuff on the UK, but that I'm a little bit less concerned about just at the moment. So let me see what's going on down here. Do we have any of your chaps in position yet? Excellent. This army is sailing in. Improved oil processing. I think we'll keep working on this to try and make our own oil production as valuable as possible. We are importing 24. I've got some of these lined up to be built, haven't I? Or have I already done it? Maybe I've already done it. Okay, let's take a quick check on our resources. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of rubber, which is something, I guess. You know, it's not an awful lot. Are they actually not... Synthetic refinery. +2 rubber. Fuel gain from refineries. Is that not giving us the fuel that I thought it was? Let me just have a quick check of this, folks. Right, synthetic oil. Synthetic refinery. I'm pretty sure it should be giving us some. Is it not saying anything on the extracted one? Imported 24. I thought... Well, we must have got something up there. Anyway, the fact is we need some more, so I'm happy to add some more onto the list here. Because we are thirsty. We are very, 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 very thirsty for oil. Especially when the Navy gets going. So let's get that going. Anyway, I can do some more dockyards too. Right, let's take a little look down here. Have we got some forces in position? The idea of this is just to try and blot... I mean, that's Iraq. I keep thinking this is South Africa because it's a similar colour. Iraq has got involved. Well, I mean, basically, it was our guys pushing up from there. We haven't pushed into here yet. I'm waiting for reinforcements on there, then we'll get moving. I think we can probably push in there. That gets that airfield out the way. Do we even... I don't think we have any planes supporting this army. This is this army here. It could do with 100 aircraft supporting that, couldn't it? Okay, we'll go and find them, and we'll put them in this airfield. Actually, I can do that now. I don't need to wait for the airfield to become available. So we should have in Madrid these guys. So let's put them on ground support. Oh, they've got 200 already. Okay, that's fine. Let's add some onto here then. So when this army gets involved, they can go straight to the front and help out. These don't have anyone helping them, but that's fine for the moment. That's fine for the moment. We have spare military factories. Excellent. What do we desperately need? Military equipment, I think. Infantry equipment we're kind of short on. I can't see me ever getting to a situation where I actually get the armoured division stuff, and not unless we get some serious military factories. I'm going to put some more military factories onto infantry equipment to try and get us ahead of the curve, as they say. And then we can get our Marines recruited pretty quick as well. So, shall we launch the naval invasion? Shall we? Do you think we've got the troops to back this up? Probably not. I don't care. I'm doing this anyway. I think our allies will come to our help. It's always exciting when you do these risky naval invasions. Going into the UK is certainly going to be considered risky. Do I want to move the fleet? The fleet, however, is not in a very good state at the moment. They are repairing. The big stuff that would help with shore bombardment is not available. That's okay. That's okay. We can live like that. I wonder, I may just go nip in here. And let's change this to... Oh, which task force was it? Crap, I can't see which one it was. It was Reserve Fleet 3. So that should be... There it is. And I'll just put them in there automatically, get them training. And that's fine. I sometimes use that. I sometimes don't. It's not so bad when I've only got 2 or 3 ships being built at a time. Nope, I'm not giving up any of my lands. I wish you could turn those off. It's super annoying. Right, let's see what we find over here. It looks like there's some bombing going on. These are German. Are these German or Italian aircraft? I can't tell from that angle. Not British, are they? I don't know what the hell they are. Right, here we go. 24 divisions about to land in Wales. The invasion of Wales. It's looking like it might not be fully defended. Oh, no, it is fully defended. So we need to get some boys ashore pretty quick. Nice. And we need to charge in like this. Although the invasion's going well. Excellent. So let's get those guys onto Cardiff. And then onto Bristol. Bristol's going to be the big port. We're in. It looks like we're in everywhere. Superb. Right. Stop that. Delete that little line there. And let's have one of these. This is superb news. And let's secure Liverpool down to there to start with. And just trigger that. Now then, what I really need, I think, is to stop you guys training. Didn't quite expect to get in as fast or as easy as this, so this is superb news. Right, your first job is everyone to railroad to there. And then you're going to turn up there. I'm going to change the colour so I can tell what you are when you arrive. And keep these armies separate. Right then, let's get moving on. Do we have an airport? Capturing an airport here would have been awesome. There's an airport there. Army department. Nice. Let's go for the naval department. Oh, let's recruit an operative. Oh, tell you what, let's do Let's open the American section. Where is it? North American section. We'll spend our points there. And that should allow us, I think... we can recruit one directly from there, can we not? Do we need to be in another screen from this? Let's just see. There is normally something that appears on the map. Oh, it takes 90 days to do this. I will wait 90 days because I don't think there's an awful lot we can do in the meantime, so that's fine. I don't normally mess about with the spies like that, but in this instance, I think there is some benefit that we can have. Give me 2 of these. Give me 2 of these, please, and get that airport there. United Kingdom has decrypted our ciphers. Yes, I'm not wholly surprised at that, I must admit. So this should welcome some allies in. You know, Germany, Italy, if you're watching. Wow, okay, that's come on faster than I expected or wanted. The US has just said, yep, Germany, we've had enough of your shit. Let's also get him... Let's go that way. Let's expand. No divisions. 24 divisions. Let's go. We get the airport? We got the airport. United States join the Allies. That's going to be a whole load of call to arms from me in a moment then, isn't it? Let's put these guys in. I don't think I want to put the fighters in. I'd prefer to train these if I'm honest, but I just want to get them straight into use. It looks like we've got Allied air support anyway coming in, so that's good news. Right, guys, keep moving, because there doesn't seem to be any reason not to. No, I ordered you that way. I'm trying to select two different flipping units here. Right. I'm not quite sure why they are intent on not walking through that zone there. We want Liverpool and Manchester. Look at this. Hang on a minute. Call to arms from Venezuela. I think the war is now kicked off. Right. As it should be. Absolutely as it should be. Right. We don't want to get too close to the US. So let's add... I don't want to be on their actual coastline. Let's put everything in there. We've got them in there already. For the simple reason that I will end up losing too many aircraft, submarines. So we'll be a bit more careful with that. Also, our subs, with which we do not have enough. You guys are currently covering these areas, right? Destroyers. Okay, nice. Do we have anything trained up, ready to go? I mean, I could put them straight into these. They're under attack. Not quite trained, but I think I would like to just boost these up. We're going to start seeing some interesting developments here, I think, is probably the way to see it. Should I be focusing on what's going on in Spain at the moment? Sorry, in Africa. I meant Africa. Actually, we should probably focus on that bit first, shouldn't we? Anywhere where we can get a nice advantage. Oh, this is a nice advantage, surely. This has got to be a nice advantage for the simple reason that armoured divisions are not normally that useful at defending. So we'll try and bleed them out and take all the ports. Create a supply desert down there. Meanwhile, this area of Spain that is now the United Kingdom is looking pretty tasty. Let's leave one and the others can march out. We want to try and definitely take these victory locations here. Everyone take Liverpool. Just take Liverpool and Manchester. We should be able to do that. I don't think the Brits are going to be able to put on a meaningful resistance here. Although they are swarming troops back in, that's good. We'll wait for the reinforcements, that's okay. We've got some coming in, which is nice already. We have military factories. These might be captured ones, so I'll have to just pay attention. Oh, nice. We've got basic light flame tanks. We can cut down production of that and improved anti-air. I'm not even sure if we're using that yet. We should be. We should be. Close air support and fighters we can increase. And trucks, there's a shortage. This is for the garrison. Okay, probably infantry equipment, support equipment I should say. Let's do that for now and see where we get to. Bear in mind I still have a shortage of resources, particularly aluminium. Come on, that should have fallen. That should absolutely have fallen. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of allied troops coming now. Or should I say our allies, allied to us. It gets confusing when you're not playing as the allies. The provincial, no provincial governments of anyone are going home. Not on my watch. The surround pull. Somebody got there before us, did they? Cheeky devils. We can have a nice cut-off here, actually. Let's take one of these divisions and support down from those two. Actually, stop that. Let's do that. Get them cut off, and then the north of England is actually cut off, which is kind of sad. I never like playing this game and having to invade my home country. It just feels wrong. I know it's just a game. I know it's a simulation. It's a bit of fun, but it still feels wrong. Right, let's break through there and just tidy that mess up. Keep pushing this north. I think we can go. Can we get to Newcastle? In fact, let's take one. Let's go and surround this pocket here, actually. And then I want to attack and hammer all this if I can. Yay, we've got the Marines. Excellent. This is what I was waiting for. Let's also... let's go and spend some of this XP that we've got. So what have we got? Chance of planning and logistics, bold attack. We haven't picked... Oh, we've picked these already. Okay, no problem. I thought... Don't remember doing that, but obviously I did. That's fine then. So let's go and recruit some Marines. We'll edit this a little bit. So I'm going to go for all Marine divisions. And I want 20 width. And we want infantry, Marines, and Marines for all the benefits. And then we put the stuff in this. I want to see if a flame tank company actually... Yes, it does. I thought it did. It does support Marines as well. I know it supports infantry. Just wanted to make sure before I did that it also supported them. We could do with... I guess I can make light. I'll just go cavalry recon. That's fine. I'll keep that cheap. We will also go... Have we got support artillery? We want support anti-air and support artillery for the hit. So they'll be pretty decent coming in for naval attacks. Save those. Make them elite. Update. Spanish Marines. I am so looking forward to getting these boys. These are higher priority as well. Just 4 divisions. That's all we can probably afford. Let's put them in Corunna. And what shall we develop next? So there's obviously the naval side, which we're going to have to develop a bit anyway. Are we behind with things? We are. We can start getting this. Okay, let's get some of these to get some basic improvements. Because now we've got involved in the fight. We have 3 dockyards, which is excellent. So they should be doing that. We should be repairing as well. I mean, if I'm allowed to control all of Britain's, there's some serious resources here, which are going to be very, very gratefully received. Let's see if we can get this done. Do we have our reinforcements coming in? We do. Superb. Right, so this guy, as these guys are all on the way, we'll come back to that in a minute. I'm going to put you on the front line up like that. And let's start drawing this in. Okay, thank you game. I'm just in the middle of conquering the British Isles. I'll come back in a moment, but thanks for reminding me about that. Right, that should do. They can get planning, and we'll let them come in. And now let's have a little look at our research slot. I did say I wanted this stuff, didn't I? Let's get that going in there. What's that for? No template for the medium tanks. It's okay. It's okay. We're saving up until we can afford to do something curious with them. Let's just say. I'll have to make an armor division, I guess. Right, let's start. Thank you, cruiser hull. better start developing some cruiser armor and other things so I can make some decent light cruiser stuff. Oh, I think we're about to take this. This is looking nice. In fact, stop there. Have we got it? We've got it. Superb. Right, so we'll take this force and we'll just get rid of that little line there. And we'll make sure everybody's assigned to this one. Control, not Alt. And then let's delete that little one. Cancel, no. Come on. And draw that in. Let them plan that for a couple of days and then we'll get that kicked off. Meanwhile, I'm going to catch up on the research slot. So we're going to go back and get... We're going to go and get that. It's going to be a while, I fear, before we get across the Atlantic. That's. I also need to watch out I'm not getting navally invaded. But I should be okay if I've got dominance of the seas. Right, you've got nothing in front of you. You can just go. And that's just going to be a quick conquering of Scotland. Meanwhile, down here, this is a slightly different matter. Let me see if I can get through there. If we can break the first bit, then I can... Oh, they're busy defending, okay. You're busy defending as well. No, great, get involved there. Which airport is this one? East Midlands? They're going through. I need to get in before these guys do, preferably. So what I should do... What I should have done is just triggered the attack on there straight away. They're going to crumble. That's fine. And we are slowly going to push our way down. Have ourselves a little bit of London. Because why not? I don't think there's enough troops going in there, is there? Let's trigger this general attack now. I think we can do this. General push across the front. I think Britain's weak enough. I feel so bad doing this. I always do. Tell me, anyone else, does it feel bad when you play the games and you're playing as another country, attacking your host country? Your country of origin, of birth, of residence? It does feel weird to me. See, the Isle of Man might be the holdout. So, the USA decided to get involved at the last possible minute. How's things looking over here? Oh, we can just make sure this slowly falls. I think what I would like to do is just try and just sweep down the coast, and we want to try and head for the ports down there. We don't want to have any really hard slogs through areas which are not going to be terribly beneficial to take. But on the other side, if we can like cut these guys off, United Kingdom has capitulated. That is a decent bit of reserves. United Mexican states has joined the Allies. Good God, how many different Mexican factions have we had? There's the United Mexican States. Let's just turn this on. Right, there are some of our allies in there, okay, as well. There's the Mutual Assistance Bloc. Oh God, there's everything going on over there. Anyway, I would say this would count as revenge for the Spanish Armada. I would say. So this is great. Let's make sure that we actually do get this. Pile in. Finish the Britons off over here. Oh, I don't think there's much really going on. I think we've got them. That should make a big difference to the naval situation. Not quite sure what happens to the British Navy. Does it go and do they end up going fighting overseas? Right. Let's try. In fact, let's just get everyone here into this force and just pile in down there, and that's looking quite good. This has stayed, which is infuriating and unnecessary. Right then, I want you guys over in Liverpool. Right, and keep an eye on you and get training. So that was, I would say, that was a successful campaign. A very successful campaign. Excellent. That's gone. That's no longer German. So we should be able to, if I take those guys, poor old Britain. Poor, poor old Britain. Right, so in our garrisons force, I think you... Where are these? Right, so you were going to... I better get recruiting some more garrison troops, hadn't I? Give me like 20. That'll do. 21. We'll put them in there. And I think I'm going to invest in a new commander for you. Because, you know, I've been so tight with commanders, but we can actually afford them. We don't have a field marshal. We shouldn't need a field marshal. But what I'm going to do is going to put this on garrison duty, and we want... Let's turn off the ones we don't want. I can't guard the entire coast. Could I guard the... No, the entire coastline would be a huge effort. We shouldn't need to. So we'll guard forts and naval bases, and that should be enough. Right, let's just make sure the whole of the UK is selected. There's not much of it, there's many regions in the UK, as in game regions like this, that don't have coastlines, is there? I'll add those on as well, because we may go and conquer them there. So that's going to request, that's going to require quite a few divisions. Oh, have I done the wrong one? Minimum divisions 27. Nope, I haven't. Oh, I've done it as those, haven't I? Right. Huh. Field Marshal orders. He requires minimum divisions 16. He'll mix the forces up, which I don't really want. Let's take... I've done it the wrong way. I do apologise. So let's do that. I don't think that then cancels your orders, does it? No, it doesn't. It should have been you. So let's just redo that. You see, folks? I've been playing this game for 900 or so hours, and I still make simple mistakes by clicking on the wrong things. Please tell me I'm not the only one that does stuff like that. Right, that's all selected. I'll put that in case we do conquer it, and that in as well. And that's fine. And it's going to say... We need... Oh, no, hang on. We don't need 97 divisions. We need 16. There we go. That's more like it. So we'll add those chaps in. We do have dockyards, and I'm not going to start building the new light ships yet. That's okay. I'm going to just save those for the time being. I could put them into this. Yeah, go on then. Let's put them into this and get things going a bit faster. The 3 military factories. What should we have for that? That will catch up. We're making 10 a day, so 3 months that should be caught up nicely. The flame tanks are looking good. I'll just keep building so we have a nice big stock in reserve. The AA guns, I can take that down. Once we get engaged in some sort of horrible land war somewhere, we will burn through these. I have no doubt about it. I need to develop... Alright, so I'm going to put some more in there. Some more in there. And I'm going to invest everything we can into there for the time being to get that up. But we'll take some of those. We need to develop some naval bombers. I could build on license, I guess, but I don't really want to do that. I could do some more factories. Civilian factories. Maybe we'll get granted some when this lot comes online. Hopefully. Right, wonderful. So, our main force... Well done, fellas. You did some really good work there. That was entirely successful. Do I want to set them guarding the UK? I won't. What I'll do is I'll put the whole lot in Bristol. You trained up? They're trained up, so they're just going to go rest, I think. We'll gather them up, though. I'm not expecting an immediate attack. We shall see if that was the well, we'll see if that plays out as expected. So I'm waiting for the North American things. We've got 24 days. That's okay. What we'll do in the meantime is I will just upgrade. I will do the radio interception. The Air Force, probably not as important. This one perhaps is. I can become Spy Master. I might become Spy Master, actually. Because no one else wants it. So I'm going to take that. You are now the Spy Master. Haha. The Spanish Inquisition. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Right, okay, now that's been taken care of. I guess our goal is to try and blitz down here. India declared war on... Oh, I've got to have a look at this. Hang on. I've got to have a look at this. Have we got an Indian civil war? Ooh, okay, I would say... Yeah. Are you in any faction, by the way? Because, you know, there's... They're in a faction with... Yep, they've instantly joined our side. The true side. This game is producing a very different world, isn't it? Very different world. Okay, we've got a mess going on here. What's this? Oh, it's been a fight. Quite a big fight. Nope. No one's going home. Nope. You're loyal Spanish citizens. Nobody is going home. Forming governments. What do they think I am? Just check. Who are you? You're currently no one. We need to watch that. We might need to watch that, but I think we should be okay. So we've got unassigned divisions. Are these new soldiers coming online? They are. I could put them into one of the existing armies, which isn't a terrible idea. I will bunch them up into a new force to start with, just to get them trained and keep an eye on them. I think we have enough command points for a new commander as well, so I put a commander in there. Right, let's put them on training. Right, let me take a little look down here. We were thinking of cutting off the French ports, weren't we? Which I think is a fine plan. Oh, actually, let's do it like this. Oh god, that's going to be a tough fight. Okay, there's more in there than we thought, and I'm not getting the reserves in. Let's keep that one up, because it's possible. Is that just really bad? Oh, it's a high defense, isn't it? I was hoping we might just burn them down, which is possible. It's possible that we just burn those guys down. I have no planning bonus on this, which I probably should have. No, I don't think that's going to work. Okay. Yeah, I should have put a planning bonus on. So let's get that going. We'll do something just like that. Doesn't need to be too insane. And then in the south, we should probably assign these guys to separate front lines. It would be a lot easier to manage, wouldn't it? Advanced oil processing. Nice. Keep this going. Well, I say keep this going down. I want us to be able to get to build cruisers. So I like cruisers. These are screen ships, and we're going to get it to the state where we can have. We want some decent guns on them as well. It's going to be a while doing this, but it'll be worth it. Trust me.